Today it's happening in a rainforest. This is a rainforest. I know it doesn't look like it. When you picture a rainforest, you picture subtropical climate. You think of the Amazon. You think of the Amazon rainforest. This is not the Amazon rainforest. I'm in the middle of Washington in a rainforest. Though, where I'm parked, like I said, it doesn't look like it. I'm in the Cascade Mountain range, just about, let me switch hands here so I don't drop my coffee, which is empty, by the way. But just down this road, right here, is the town of Rosalyn, Washington. But in the television, or in television history, Rosalyn is a fictional town in Alaska. It's right through them trees, I promise. I just can't get my truck over there right now. Look in the background. Don't know if you guys could see the snow on the mountaintops over there. But it's there. The snow is in the mountaintops. As I almost get ran over by an RVer right behind me. This is the Cascade Mountain range in Washington. It is an actual rainforest, but at the moment I'm kind of in a valley. If you watch the beginning of the video, I shot some footage through my cell phone, and optical image stabilization through Samsung devices is not that good compared to this camera. Definitely. I for the longest time I thought, wow, my cell phones are doing a great job of stabilizing that video, until I got the Osmo. But you've seen me coming up through the Cascades, and it was really amazing. But the reason I'm stopped here is this is probably the last of the forest that I'm going to see for quite a while. I have to go to Yakima, Washington, which is kind of the high desert. I'm not going to see very many trees anymore. So I figured I'd stop at this one rest area really fast, get a good close-up gander of some of the tall pine trees that they have here, and use the restroom. And also bend over and pick up the lid of my coffee, because the state of Washington does give out free coffee at the rest areas. No free Wi-Fi, but free coffee. And as I pulled in, so did about 20 school buses. And it looks like they all went in to use the restroom. So I'm probably not going to be able to use... Oh, some of them are leaving. Some are leaving. I can't wait to see how bad the restrooms look after all these kids just finished using them. But we're going to see. I'm just going to let it roll. See if anybody tries to photobomb. How's it going, guys? Did the restrooms clean out? Did the restrooms clean out?
Women's a lot better. The men should be way
I'm not going in the women's. Well, there's still lines. Still lines. Look at all these school buses. But I figured, go ahead, use the restrooms. But I'm going to wait for that, definitely. And probably just grab my coffee, head down the road, and find a gas station, because I'm not going to wait in that line. I'm going to ask somebody if this is the line for coffee. Is this the line for the free coffee?
I wish.
I guess it's not. No free coffee, neither. Okay, that's not good. That is not good. Can't use the restroom, nor can I get free coffee. I guess it's best just to walk around and look at these awesome trees. This is a crappy start of a daily vlog. Okay, this is even crappier. Just spilt coffee all over my lap. Cold coffee. And I just washed these in the laundry. Doggone lid came off. Okay, now I am out of the mountains into the high desert of Washington State, and I found an awesome place that I wanted to document via the air. So, it's drone time. Just outside of Yakima, Washington. Back in the truck, it was a little bit breezy when you fly in canyons like that, but I brought it back alive with some video footage. I can't wait to edit it, which you guys are probably going to see shortly. I'm gonna put everything out and put everything back in, then I got to head down into Yakima. It's Monday, I can tell. Good thing is I'm wearing white. My swim trunks are white, but they're not stained brown from the coffee, so maybe, just maybe, it'll be okay. Made it to Yakima, and my microphone is aiming the other way, so I don't even know if you guys can hear me or not, but I made it, and I'm getting loaded back here with frozen apple juice, and I got, come here camera, something on the inside of my lens. Don't know what it is. I got to take my lens cover off and check it out. But yes, look, I'm in Yakima, beautiful Yakima, Washington. Well, actually, it's not that beautiful, but it's a good place to get loaded. I don't mind coming here. I'm out of the mountains, in the flatlands, kind of, for now, until I get back to Oregon and start heading east and then southeast, because this load is going to Orlando, Florida. I'm bringing apple juice, frozen, down to Orlando. Now they do, I guess you can pick up normal apples here. I've been coming here for about 15 years, about once a year. They route me out here, and I usually pick up regular apples, and it's really a heavy load. Not that this one here isn't heavy, but okay, I'm going to stop beating around the bush because I'm trying to think of things to talk about. When I went inside the office here to check in, I was a little bit worried because this is one of my places I come to pick up my loads every time I come out west, which is usually about once a year during the middle of a big blizzard or something like that. And I've gotten used to coming here. I know where it is. I don't get lost coming from Seattle over here to Yakima, and I know what street to take out in the middle of the high desert to get to this shipper. And I was a little bit worried because my company has been purchased, as you know, from another company, and I was worried that I won't be going to the same places that I'm used to going to, the ones that I've been going to for years after years after years, and I'm going to lose all my friends and all the people that I stay in contact with and have lunch with when I come to these places. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I was just talking to the shipping office, and I guess this new company that I am now a part of has agreed to haul 16 loads out of here with, I guess also they're going to be talking about future loads after they complete these 16 loads, and we're still going to be coming here. So that's a good sign. That means not only will I be coming here, but to get here, I have to bring something out. They're not just going to deadhead me, which means empty, from Florida out to here. I got to bring some product back. So the chances of me coming back to Portland, coming back to Seattle, greatly improved, which I'm pretty happy with. Pretty happy that that's going to be happening. There's a lot of things up in the air that I don't know what's going to happen. I know that I scheduled my days off for sometime within the next 14 days so I can do some Universal stuff, do some Disney stuff, and also get to the yard and learn what this new company is about. So we're going to see, and I kind of want to get an idea of where they're running to, of where they're sending the trucks to, and how things are going to change that way. Let me change hands here. I don't know. Everything's still up in the air. Though it doesn't seem that bad. The transition has not been as bad as I thought it was going to be so far. But we're only, like, 3 days into the transition phase. So far it's not been that bad. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and wind down as I get loaded over here. Back into a dock right there. There's my truck. At least that's one thing that's not going to change. I get to keep my truck. Right? It's not bad. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I am going to be without cell phone service again for a couple days as I cross all of Oregon, parts of Idaho, parts of Utah, and that's where my debate is, whether to go south and go through the Canyonlands National Park, because that's one of my favorite places to go, and I've never documented it in a daily vlog or an almost daily vlog, the arches and stuff like that in the canyons, and then going through some Indian territory, and then hitting Route 66 in New Mexico and running that across. I would like to do that, but if we're going to be coming out here more and more often, I could probably just run I-80 across Wyoming and stuff. I'm not going to make that decision just yet. I'm going to wait until I get to Salt Lake City. But from here to Salt Lake City, I'm only going to pick up cell phone service one time, and that's going to be in Boise, Idaho. So my vlogs are going to be uploaded periodically in an abstract way. Why am I trying to use all these big words? I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and edit this video, upload it before I lose cell phone service. And what did you guys think about that canyon? Real fast, where I was flying my drone and you seen that big bridge, as I turned the drone around and was coming back towards the canyon walls of that lava flow, if you look off in the distance, now it's hazy because there's a lot of fires out surrounding the valley. Boy, this camera is just shaking. But I'm sorry about the up and down and shakiness if it shows up in the video. It shouldn't be too bad. I am using the Osmo right now. But as I was flying back towards the canyon wall, if you look off in the distance, all that lava flow is from Mount Rainier, and you can see Mount Rainier off in the distance. I hope you can with the drone footage. I haven't checked it out yet. But and I don't know if none of this is showing up, but there's a smoky haze all throughout the valley, because I guess we're surrounded by wildfires right now. So I don't know if the camera picked up Mount Rainier down that crevice. But if it did, that's what it was. That was Mount Rainier, and all that lava flow came from Mount Rainier and Mount Baker. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. All right, guys. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to go edit this video, and I will talk to you all when I get some regular service again. Peace.